question. Help me identify Kovalev. I bet his corpse will open right up if we ask it all nice-like. You know the feeling when you're not even aware something exists, so you don't need it, but as soon as you see it?
Pouring from a bottle is such a hard job.
Depends how much you drink. I bet the contents of this bar cost more than the place itself. And that's all that's left of the bar.
¿Me equivoco?
Late for the ride.
No.
Yeah, too bad you missed your chance to die screaming in a fire.
Drenched in his own blood.
This isn't Kovalev.
Se tiene pinta de Kovalev.
How about this guy?
Not even close. Quit fucking around.
Oye, hermano, qué weá, loco. ¿Cómo voy a saber dónde está la Katy Kovalesco, weón?
You think this is him?
Nope. Just some other poor dead bastard.
Shit, I can't find it. Moving on to reconstruction.
James, we don't have time.
Sarah, I'm going to find out what happened here, full stop. Understand?
Okay. Sure.
Acá hay un hermanito quemado así, pero de pana.
Load of shit. Loss.
Don't worry. I'm sure everyone here can afford new bodies.
Fuck them. I was talking about the booze.
Qué rebelde. Perdón.
Smashed on the outside. The contents should have survived. Shit, do you recognize this?
Same as green.
I wonder what's inside.
James, don't even think.
We have to reconstruct the lock. Fuck. It's as far back as it'll go.
So we don't know what caused the explosion.
Not yet.
James, if Kovalev finds out,
This whole place is about to fall apart and take Kovalev's secrets with it. I'm not about to let that bastard get away from me again.
hey, if you fall, I'll say you acted alone. I'm fucking serious.
Fine. Let's get to work. There's blood. Turn on the UV lamp. Kovalev's prints are everywhere.
Well, it is his ball.
Traces lead here. Some unidentified substance.
Reed's is flammable.
Kovalev started walking from this spot, bleeding like a faucet.
Hermano, no puedo saber por qué está sangrando si no puedo pasar por. ¿Qué querés que te diga? Oh, 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 oh. Manito. Eso fue una bala. Pero no sé por qué no me dejan. ¿Qué pasa, weón?
Someone shot him?
Chief will probably file a suicide report no matter what. I'll figure out where the shots came from.
Ya lo vimos como. Esto. Qué bueno es. ¿Sí? Ah, me estáis weando.
The attacker shot from the stage.
Pero qué innecesaria la mecánica, weón.
Got a dead guy here who'd make a decent suspect.
Ok. No me voy a quejar tanto.
He's great at playing a dead guy. Really in character. caliber matches the gun fired.
Is it him?
He shot Kovalev before he got
Las
hit himself.
voces también. Wow. Oye, pero esta va Detroit Become Human Fruna. ¿Sí? Frunísimo. Por lo demás.
Can you check the DNA?
Body's assigned to a user named Edmund Christo Basmond.
That doesn't tell me anything.
Yeah, I didn't figure it would. Employed by Phalanx, an elite private security company founded by someone called Miller.
If I were this guy, I'd look for another job.
¿Qué pasó? Puta, no puse atención, weón.
He fired 4 shots before he fell to the ground.
But only one hit Kovalev.
En todo caso, el juego me lo compré como a 2 lucas. Por eso.
Why was the security guard shooting at Kovalev?
Good question.
Porque este man hackea la vida, weón. ¿Qué pasó, weón? Pero bueno.
Something provoked him. He must have been startled to have such shitty aim.
Es terrible bueno el Detroit Become Human. Sí, lo jugué hace mucho tiempo. No creo que lo vuelva a jugar, la verdad. Ya voy. ¿Qué tengo que hacer ahora, weón? Voy a volver para allá, weón.
Straight in the Icarus. Whoever tapped him was a fucking excellent shot.
So now the question is, who?
Exactly. So long, Edmund Christo Basmond.
El otro que empecé hace poco que me tiene terrible metido es el Outer Wilds. Oh, sí, yo lo tengo comprado hace siglos. Años de jugarlo. Es decir, como que para el stream que lo juegue nomás. No sé si es para stream, no sé ni de qué se trata la
What
weá.
a horrible way to die.
Fire only consumed his flesh. You can always buy more of that.
True. To a guy like that, cost of a new body is no worse than paying a parking fine.
La voladita.
Runs like clockwork. You recognize him?
John Park? The third one in the photo with Green. The main shareholder of Demmer?
Fucking Demmer. Ribs completely crushed. Multiple minor injuries. He's covered in
Está bien
some
loca
kind
la
of
weá en tu caso.
flammable
Como que siento que
We found
podrían
the
haberlo
same
hecho
substance on
mejor,
Kovalev.
pero
What does it
estaba
look
bien.
like to you?
Entretenido.
Something exploded right next to him. Concussive force broke all his bones. Intense heat set him on fire.
Shit. The poor bastard really suffered.
Yeah, well, suffering's nothing new. Especially for people who eat Demer food.
Can you find the source of the explosion?
As long as this shit glows under UV light, yeah, I think so. Looks like the center of the blast was in this lounge.
O sea, el man estaba acá.
Time to check on
Es largo.
Park's
Lo voy a ojear, pues, weón. Voy a ojear el Outer Wilds y voy a ver
What'd
si...
you say?
Nothing. Just that we better get a move on.
Martin Roy, the owner of the New York Liberation Stadium?
Shit. He seemed like a decent guy.
You knew him?
Nah, not really. He shook my hand a few times in the old life, that's all.
Oh, se me está cayendo todo lo...
Scarf. I saw this pattern somewhere. You know, from the photo? From a speed camera?
It's a scarf. But yes, indeed. Jane Salma had a similar one.
Similar. Identical.
Uh-huh. But it's just a
Dame un
scarf.
segundo.
Besides, there's no sign of Salma's presence.
No, not yet.
Este juego está entretenido, está chora la idea. Es un poco lineal en el sentido de que todo lo que estáis haciendo en verdad está cantado y tenéis que seguir las instrucciones nomás. Yo creo que ese es mi único punto hasta el momento. Pero la historia está buena, o sea, podría perfectamente ser una novela visual donde interactúe un par de veces y ya está. Pero está bueno, entretenido. No sé cuánto sale, por eso no me acuerdo, pero si lo encontráis en descuento y todo, vale la pena para ponerlo.
Weird.
Pero ya sé que el Outer Wilds, ponte tú, es conocido.
Doesn't look that way.
Una leyenda
Just
esa weá.
can't access it.
Ajá. Ah, explotó la weá nomás. Y no puedo mirar a nadie, entonces no me van a decir nunca quién es quién, po. Aló. Mi pana. Ahí está. ¿Viste? Sí.
I see a code on the hand.
Pierdo más tiempo buscando una weá.
Expensive bodies don't usually have those.
Como lo que no sé que tengo que hacer.
Just hadn't gotten around to removing the serial number yet.
Weird.
O sea,
It's unregistered, but the body was bought by Phalanx for... Holy shit! For $4 million bucks?
Way too pricey for a bodyguard. Sarah, meet Mr. Miller.
You think that's the owner of the company?
Not only that, arms dealer, smuggler. Don't bother looking in the system. You won't find anything. This asshole works for the government. out some documents.
I don't believe it. Do people like this always keep secret papers just...
Looks like the law on lowering the age of free subscription is just the beginning.
What? They want to make it even lower?
And add tons of taxes. I'd say it's a long-term plan.
Have they gone fucking insane? They can't do that.
Their plans will have to wait. It'll be years before they're back on their feet after the transplant, especially if they go down with this airship.
Are you going to download their Icarites?
Even if I wanted to, I don't have time for that.
Right. Well, in any case, the longer the plan takes to get started, the better it'll be for the rest of us.
Dame un segundo.
Fuckers. Whoever blew them up may have had a point.
You got that right. What do you think?
Accidents happen to people. Just bad luck.
I'd say his luck was a little worse than bad.
Against that much force, I didn't stand a chance. These shards came from someplace else.
Juan, llevo como media hora dentro de esta nave, debería explotar hace rato ya. ¿No?
Icarus must have been losing altitude.
Until he finally hit the neon sign.
The ads in the city are deadly effective.
Ugh, James, I'm begging you.
He's got something on his neck.
What? Egg? Oh, on his neck. Neil's Dean.
Check it out for me.
It's, one of ours? Agent from the department.
How the fuck did he get in here?
Jealous?
Yeah, a little. Gunshot wounds.
Yeah, this was definitely not an accident.
He came from this side, bleeding heavily.
The marks will be visible under UV.
Thanks, detective.
What do you make of this wound?
Adrenaline's a hell of a drug. The blood trail leads all the way to the lounges. He must have come from there. Got hit in the air. Had a hard landing. Tough guy. He kept his cool.
For all the good it did him.
Let's see where he jumped from. lounge is fucked up.
Is this more of the undercover's blood?
A little bled out. Must belong to the guy next door. Check the DNA for me.
No data available. Shit. That's gotta be some big
Son todos peces
fish.
gordos,
Take photos. We'll identify him later.
todos cuerpos falsos. O sea, no falsos, pero nuevos.
Nailed him right through the head.
What is that? A brand name?
Could be. Maybe somebody's initials. Damaged. Someone shot through the suitcase lock. I'll check for ballistic trajectories.
Ay, de nuevo.
The side of the bar erupted in a hail of hot lead. Turned the lounges into Swiss cheese.
Esta
Into
voz.
What?
People used to talk like that. I heard in some movie.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You're a movie buff.
They sat there in the lounge, all cloak and dagger and hushed tones, until the spray of bullets caught them flat-footed. He managed to scram. Agile body, fast reaction time. Grade B, maybe even A.
Where did he get the money for that?
The bullet turned his brain to mush. It'll take years to reconstruct his Icarite.
James, can you get into the suitcase?
No sé. Oh,
Okay, let's see.
At least we know where he got the money for that hot rod body. Why is our agent neck deep in this? What's his fucking deal?
I don't think we'll get any more out of the Swiss cheese lounge.
Let's move on. How can we connect it all?
Ballistics points to Kovalev opening fire on the guests. I'll check around the bar again.
¿hay alguna huella en torno a la barra? Quiero terminar este análisis porque está demasiado largo.
Shells, 45 caliber.
No shit.
That's what I figured. Kovalev used the Tommy gun. Nothing like the classics.
No, pero ¿qué pasó? Muchas huellas en torno a la barra. ¿Qué tendré que hacer? O sea, ahora es donde... Quizás soy yo nomás. No digo que sea culpa del juego, pero... Esto que... No lo voy a lograr. Este weón está re loco.
Why did he shoot his own people?
First he took out Green, then he got to the rest of his gang.
Turned against his own.
It started with Kovalev. First, he served a cocktail he'd whipped up himself. He treated the next guest with a hail of bullets.
No.
And finally earned a bullet himself from Oscar Winnow Edmundo. Kovalev gave as good as he got. In the end, he finished off the crooked UC.
It's all just so unnecessary.
Necessary or not, in the end, the neon got him. He got hit hard. We're lucky. You know what they say. Follow the trail of blood.
Nobody says that.
Bueno, brother. Y